Welcome back. Well, if you are looking for a unique place to put your tile, or if you have a little movement and you want to take control of it, I'm here with Brian. And Brian, you're going to be able to solve all their problems because you have a very unique product. Tell us about it.
Yes, TI ProBoard was developed 4 or 5 years ago for tiling decks. Two words that don't really go together, tiling decks, but now it does. TI ProBoard is a composite material. It comes 12 inches wide, 8 feet and 12 feet in lengths, and screws down onto joists 16 inches on center. There's no other need for any other plywood or any other material to be used, just TI ProBoard. It is a structural product which has been tested and has all the ANSI standards for deflection, freeze thaw, expansion and contraction, and also for the UL approval on fire rating.
So we're going to be able to use this in quite a few applications.
Yes, indoors and now, outdoors and now indoors with the fire regulations.
And the genius part about this is not only does it interlock and you can make whatever pattern you need, but once the tile goes down, it's part of the same fabric.
Yes, it's screwed directly onto the joist, and it's just one screw per joist. And then you move to the next panel, you clip that in, one screw per joist, and just keep going until you've finished. At that stage, you come back with a bag of mortar mix, you mix it up, throw it in between the channels, make it level, and you're ready for the next stage after that dries.
That is just amazing. And now we're really going to be able to tile our decks out there, have a unique look, but it's also going to be able to hold up, and it's going to be impermeable to the elements.
Yes, and it doesn't matter what state we're talking about. It covers all 50 states, the coast in particular, where they had problems before with decks, and the sea. And this is it will never corrode. It doesn't erode. There's nothing to attack it. It expands at a rate of 0.00005. And so, you know, it's a very stable product.
And Brian, once the tile and the mortar and your product all come together, we're talking tremendous strength, aren't we?
Yes, we are. We have got a unique system that when the three components come together, we have a solid base for a deck that's going to last you many, many years.
And, you know, if we are thinking about doing this as a deck, there's really not much of an alteration to our deck plans, just allowing a little bit of room for drainage.
Yes, if you have an existing deck, it's possible if all the substructure is strong enough to accept it, and after this is fully loaded, it weighs 8 pounds per square foot. That includes the tile, the TI ProBoard, the thin set, and the mortar mix. That's 8 pounds, and that's using a 3/8 porcelain tile. At that point, when all those three components come together, you are going to enjoy one beautiful deck space without any maintenance.
For decades, actually.
Decades, absolutely.
You know, and sometimes people are putting up decks and enjoying them for a couple of years. Now they're really going to be able to get a lot of mileage out of their money.
Absolutely. All you got to do really is just wash it off with a hose pipe, and that's it.
So for a very unique look and very affordable, we're going to be able to have a signature look to our backyard, or if we want to use it in the house there as well, for a small fraction of what others might think that we spend.
Yes, and you'd be amazed how individual people have made their decks. They've had their names carved in the tile with a water jet and laid down into the deck, and depends on, and some people have made the same tile that's in their kitchen, followed it out onto the deck so it looks one complete room. I mean, there's some beautiful, beautiful ideas on some of the decks that we've seen. And we've done them from Green Bay all the way down to South Carolina. So, you know, and they look beautiful. They just look beautiful. And the one thing that I would stress is that to be successful with this, you need to use a porcelain tile. And that's about it.
So really, other than that, it doesn't matter what we have. If we want a mosaic look or whatever, once that becomes part of the thin set on top of your product, we're going to have a gorgeous deck to brag about.
Yes, we will. Yes. Envy of their neighbors.
And Brian, certainly stronger than oak, and where's it made?
It is made in the United States in 2 different places. We make it in La Crosse, Wisconsin, and Cincinnati, Ohio.
Well, Brian, right now you have the attention of all our contractors, our designers, and certainly our homeowners. What's the best way for them to learn more?
Well, there's our website, which is www.tiproboard.com, and on there they can find everything about TI Pro Board.
Excellent. Well, Brian, thank you so much for being on Welcome Home.
Thank you.